Imagine waking up one morning to find that everything you've worked for, your career, your identity, your sense of purpose, has vanished overnight. In a world where automation is rapidly replacing human jobs, millions of workers are facing a harsh reality: the loss of their livelihoods to machines. This is the story of Sarah, a devoted truck driver whose world came crashing down when her company replaced her job with self-driving trucks. No warning, no second chances, just an uncertain future. But Sarah didn't accept defeat. She fought back and found a way to rise again. How do you rebuild when technology takes everything away? Stay with us, because Sarah's story is not just about surviving. It's about resilience, reinvention, and the power of starting over when the world around you changes. For over 2 decades, Sarah's life was built on the open road. Her hands, worn and strong, gripped the steering wheel of a truck, navigating the vast American highways. The hum of the engine, the quiet stretches of road, the freedom of movement, this was her life. Until one morning, it all disappeared. It seemed like just another ordinary day. Sarah woke up, kissed her daughter goodbye, and headed out to work. She had a plan, a delivery to make, a paycheck to earn. But little did she know, her whole world was about to be turned upside down. She was called into the office, the same office where, for years, she'd worked diligently, earning the respect of her colleagues and company. But today, the atmosphere felt off. Her boss handed her a letter. As Sarah read the words, her hands began to tremble. The company had decided to replace all human truck drivers with autonomous vehicles. After years of dedication, she was no longer needed. The job she loved, the job that defined her, was gone. Just like that. Gone. The next few days felt like a blur. Sarah couldn't eat. She couldn't sleep. The reality of her situation hit her hard. Her fridge was nearly empty. Rent was due. And her savings wouldn't last more than a month. Her future seemed as empty as the road ahead. Then, in the midst of her despair, the phone rang. It was Lisa, her daughter. Sarah tried to mask the pain in her voice, but Lisa heard it. "Mom, are you okay?" she asked. "I'm fine," Sarah lied, forcing a smile that no one could see. But Lisa wasn't fooled. "Mom, you always told me that giving up wasn't an option. Maybe it's time to try something new?" For the first time in days, Sarah paused. Could she start over? She was too old, too tired, too broken. But Lisa's words planted a seed of hope. Maybe this was the wake-up call she needed. That night, Sarah sat down in front of her old laptop. She typed in the first thing that came to her mind. What jobs are in demand? And there it was, renewable energy, a booming field, solar panels, wind turbines. Was this her chance to rebuild? The next morning, she enrolled in a local community college's technical training program. Her hands shook with uncertainty as she entered a classroom filled with young, tech-savvy students. The instructor began the lesson, and Sarah felt completely out of her depth. This was new, unfamiliar, overwhelming. Could she really do this? That night, she sat in her car, tears streaming down her face. Was this a mistake? Was she too old to change? But then, she remembered Lisa's voice. "Mom, don't give up." With renewed strength, Sarah made a decision. She wouldn't quit. She pushed herself, waking up early, studying late into the night. The journey was hard, but Sarah refused to give up. This wasn't just about her, it was about proving to herself and to her daughter that it's never too late to change. Weeks passed, then months. Slowly, Sarah began to catch up. She learned things she never thought possible. Every small victory fueled her determination to push further. Her confidence grew. She wasn't just learning new skills, she was transforming. Then, the moment came. Sarah earned her certification in renewable energy. Her first job as a technician, adjusting solar panels under the open sky, felt like a triumph. Her hands, once used to gripping a truck's steering wheel, now worked to create a more sustainable future. Her journey wasn't just about changing careers, it was about transformation. Sarah's story spread through her community. People listened, some cried, seeing their own struggles reflected in her journey. Her message was clear: it's never too late to start over. You just have to take that first step. Sarah's journey is more than a career shift. It's a lesson on how to adapt and thrive in a world where technology is moving faster than ever. Automation, AI-driven industries, and disappearing jobs are the new normal. But Sarah's story shows us that adaptability is key. The real question is, are you ready to embrace change, learn new skills, and take control of your future? Have you ever faced a moment where you had to start over? How did you overcome it? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could be the inspiration someone else needs to make that change. Feeling lost in a world of AI job automation, layoffs, or career uncertainty? You're not alone. Just like Sarah, you can reinvent yourself. Opportunities are growing in fields like renewable energy, technology, and digital skills. Don't let fear hold you back. Take the first step towards a new future today. If Sarah's journey inspired you, hit the like button, subscribe for more powerful motivational stories, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another life-changing success story. Together, we can embrace the future, no matter how uncertain it seems.